Welcome back, folks. Today we're doing another video. What are we doing today? We're back in Muffin Top Survival. Or Muffin Top Construction. Maps Muffin Top Survival. But we're doing another episode of Muffin Top Construction. Sorry about the lack of videos at the end of the week, last week. Because I got just things thrown at me. Like, oh yeah, we're going here. And without me knowing any of it. So, that happened. But I've decided that I'm going to just do daily, not daily, but for, say, Mondays for Muffin Top Construction, because it's just such a simple and easy thing to do. I'm going to try and do half-hour long episodes, kind of split about 15 minutes through, just take a quick break, so I don't go too insane while recording. And then just do that for Monday, probably Tuesday, because Tuesday is fairly simple. Plus, that means I can also fit, like, quite a bit more into the match. Or maybe just 2 different game modes, or 2 different maps, or whatever I wish. So, to start off here, I'm going to be modifying the tree farm. So, last episode, we built this castle. What happened with the castle is because I am retarded, and I stopped my stopwatch partway through it by accident somehow. I ended up having to delete quite a bit of it. So, because it was like, ended up like, it was like, I'm trying to remember what it was. It was like 3/4 of an hour, I think, was actually the final recording. So, not certain it's that long, but it was pretty long, so I was cut a bunch of it out. Nice little house in here. Built that. The walls. Apparently I don't have any entrances to them. Don't know why I didn't build that. But, as you can see here, the towers here, you can go all through them, and here the towers curved. I didn't do that on the outside because it didn't really lend it. The way I built it didn't lend itself to that very well. But it looks pretty interesting on the inside. Not much going on in there, but you know. For its awesomeness. Still trying to think of a better name for that, because I find that's not really the best name. But I will eventually find a better name. But this episode, or at least this chunk of the episode, I'm going to be building a better tree farm. Get rid of this. Moving my mouse like down below me so it's not as obnoxious clicking noise. Actually, I'm going to hold it out to the right because my mic does not pick up to the right. So that's nice. Because we're not really in the style of doing this all in survival now, I guess I can make much better tree farm before. Because when I originally built this tree farm, I was going off of what I had. I did it all in creative, but for episode 1, but you know, it was kind of things that I've obtained or can obtain easily. So the first thing I have to do is work out a style. So I'm gonna take out this. Make this actually go up a bit. So, oh, what are you doing, stairs? Oh, this is what I have to go through while building things. I think I'm gonna go this high. So, it's good. Oh, no. It's far enough forwards. And there. And these up. That. And there. Now I have a proper little platform here going. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, and 3. Okay. What are type? Poise. Let's get rid of all this. My macro keybind mod didn't seem to work properly, like it didn't install correctly when I installed it. So I've got to figure out what's wrong with that, but I haven't gotten around to doing it. So I have to just do every command by hand, which is actually kind of annoying after using macro keybind mod for so long. Position 1. Dang it. Set 5.1. Oh, good. There. So I think eventually I may make all my walkways have stairs like this to make it look a bit nicer. So I find this looks nice. So. Oh, a bit farther. But as you can see, it looks a lot nicer. At least I find it looks nicer. Then what? It's a tree. Not there, but this is it. So 1, 3, 4. So let's try this a bit again. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I can just line it up here. And would go right here. Change this is that's what I love about building. So I can just say, nope, I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be like this. And I can change it. It's the power of building. Opposed to having somebody else build things for you. Mind you, don't really have people build like, maps like this for you. But you know. And that's good. Dang it. Close to correct. Nope, wrong one. There. Error. Place that file thing there. And how many trees would I have? It is possible in this map to get, because there's jungle leaves there. Let's get rid of a bunch of this wood and stuff. Don't know why there's so much stuff in my inventory. I need a pumpkin. At most, there could possibly be. It would be. Oh, the saplings. Where are you saplings? Apparently saplings are hiding from me. 6. Oh, here you are. So, oak, spruce, and jungle. Which fits nicely. Actually, because jungles won't really fit in here. A chest. Or crafting table. Are you... And give myself a birch. There. Now, with a little bit of bone meal. Here's bone meal. Got to take multiple things of them. Just they have spreading. Huh. I have a lot of bone meal now to grow a tree. I get the fact that it was like one bone meal would grow a tree, and that was kind of a bit overpowered, but really. Let's go into survival. was 6 bone meal for 3 trees. I guess that's to a tree, but some of the trees here have gotten a lot of sparkles coming off of them. So there. Correct this. And voila. Then I can head towards the fort. And chill in here. Still probably not gonna move out of the muffin, but stuck up brick house. This is kind of my factory-ish area. So I'm gonna stop here for a minute, take a quick break, and be back with you in a minute. We're back. Okay, I'm back. So I built this thing. This is a bit invasive, but this is what I'm kind of just showing off. So if I take iron ore and coal and hoppers and then shove them into this, so anything that goes into the top of this will be automatically put into the top thing. Anything put to the side will be automatically put into this. Then, anything that comes out here will be sucked into here. So what I've got is I've got some levers hooked up to prevent anything from going through. But if I say that, or just turn this, unturn this, there. Now some coal and iron are both being forced into here. From the chest, they're going from the chest, being sucked from the chest into the hopper. The hoppers put them into whatever it's pointing to. So they're currently filling up these. And then, as soon as it cooks, if I say turn off this lever here, it will get sucked out into this chest. So, what use does this do? Well, this means you can have automatic smelting systems. Oh, there, another one went in. So if I just leave this to cook, it will eventually all just go straight through. I'll cook. There'll be some leftover coal, I guess. Well, definitely leftover coal. Will be like 64 minus 8. That would be, there'll be 56 coal left after the end of this. This is 8 stack of coal will smelt a 64 stack of iron. So none of that's done. I think I'll work on that later. Maybe do that next episode. That will probably end up actually taking up the entire episode. So, with this, there's melons. Well, there wasn't really much in here. I believe it was just a piece of obsidian. Phone's gone off in the background. So if I just get rid of this, say, nobody loves melons. Actually, no, that's a lie. A lot of people love melons, including me. That's why I'm getting rid of them. Well, what does that make sense? Well, quite simple, actually. I'm gonna make a farm. That was the wrong thing to get rid of, but you know. If I take where are thou seeds? Pumpkin seeds and melon seeds. I'll keep torches. Get rid of stone bricks. Keep some of this stuff around. Actually, I'm gonna keep that chest. Just cause. Wrong type of chest. Regular chest is up here. And then grass. And of course, you know, why not golden hoe? Probably the most useless object to ever exist, but it's got very low hit points. Fairly certain. And also, just that are these materials to make a hoe other than wood. I can kind of see a stone, but that's about it. I have a friend that, well, not really my friend, friend of a friend, friend of Kyle's. On a survival server he used the 2 diamonds they found into a diamond hoe. Not sure what's wrong with him. So, let's get some seeds and get into making this farm. To start off, I'm also going to need some water. I'll deal with that in a minute. Start building a platform around here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there, here. Because I've got the space for it and the resources, I can just build a massive farm. And pathways going all the way around the farm. So, that is nice. This is one crop. So next will be a gap, and then part underneath here, a gap, and then this. Built that, and there. Now, actually, I did this incorrectly. Because this is going to be melons, I need to change how this is done. For a little, but just enough to make purpose. Grass here. More grass here. There. Then 2 layers of grass here. And then good. So 1, 2 layers. Underneath part 1, 2, and then that's it. That's how big the farm is going to end up being. Now the bases are laid out. Finish up the grass here. And making a farm is very, very simple. So what am I doing at the moment? I'm just going to grab a dispenser. Build upwards. And then put my chest back on top of there. Let's build back. Build one straight upwards again. So there. Build across like this. And this last piece can be right here. Actually, no, that doesn't really serve much purpose, because chances are I will keep it there just in case, but nah, you can just hop in the water. My plan was that the crops were going to fall into there, but thinking about it, not many crops at all are going to fall into there, so that is very useless. But I will keep a chest here for just random supplies. Two of three grass sections are put in. There, now it's starting to look a bit more like a farm. Sorry about my voice or any sounds, because I am, of course, kind of sick still. So, there. Now I'll just take this water here and then put it there. So I made it that length exactly is because water flows 8 blocks. So put the water there. So if crops, I don't think crops can die if they have crop on them. But in the middle of planting, it's always nice because if they're near water, they will never turn back into dirt. Unless you, of course, stomp on them, but that's the reason why there's the paths here. So, let's put this stuff down here. We could have some modify the mob spawner to, of course, root all bones down to here. Don't know why I'm putting wheat all down here. That's not a wheat farm. Not solely a wheat farm. We may make one later, but might be useful to make just a farm solely for wheat. We can have it automated and everything. Don't know how we can make it plant crops. Oh, wait, no. I think we can. So if I take a dispenser, a lever, put some seeds in it, it will not plant seeds. What if it's... no. It doesn't. That is very disappointing. Jeb, Dinnerbone, whoever made the dropper and made the dispenser use objects, you're not doing your job correctly. That is very annoying that it does not do that. I may have to resort to, say, Tekkit, or more specifically, Buildcraft, or Red Power. I think it actually is. That has those things in there. That's right, it's Red Power. Red Power might be a cool mod to add to this, actually. So, bone meal. Make this place look a bunch better. Bone meal is useful for, say, I like how they make sense for this, but for trees, because there's only really 2 states to them, grown and sapling, it doesn't work. Find it works as well. This should be just a one thing, because you've already got to wait for it to produce the melon or the pumpkin or whatever. Like, I guess it does grow them repetitively. You don't have to replant them, but still. Those green smiley things or whatever those are do get annoying. So these are melons, apparently. So, speed up the progress with melon growing by just planting down melons and making it look like they grew. Because, of course, not much of this is truly based on mechanism, more appeal. Some of it is, though, like the teleport room. That's completely based off mechanism. I think this farm is causing me a lot of lag, apparently. Or something that's being updated. Maybe it's the time night, a nader thing. Just repetitively checking for updates, or updating, I guess. The sun, or is that the sun? I don't know. It's a bit odd. But yeah, waiting for one of those to grow so I can get the face in the right direction. But till then, that is it. We're approaching the half-hour mark, or already at the half-hour mark. So that is it for today. See you next time, folks. Bye.